Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for technical difficulties. I believe we are back on the air. Right now, you're joining us in the middle of a 14-4 game. It's been the Lions coming off on a hot start for shooting, and actually you joined just as time as Farmer missed a shot, one of his only misses of the night. Ball goes out of bounds. I believe we are on the air. Little technical difficulties to get started. Pass out to Sammy up top to Jermonte. Long pass down low, a little alley-oop style, but a layup for Quan McVeigh. Tigers trying to chip away. Really kick in with some defense now, that would help as Baltimore has the ball. He goes low, double team, now a shot, wide open, three and good. Manila's having trouble missing from that area. And it's costing the Tigers early. 17-6 is the score. Bryant up top to Sargent. Sargent to Alexander. Here's a wide open three. Nailed it. He got it. Jackson with his first three of the game. And the Tiger answers right back with a three-pointer. Trying to stay close. 17-9. Another shot up. No good. Rebounded by the Lions. Working it down low. Shot was blocked by Sammy Bryant. Goes out of bounds. And it is still Lions basketball. 2:02. Remaining here in the first quarter. Pass out to the top. That's Farmer. Farmer making his way to the rim. Can't get it to go. Loose ball. Picked up by the Lions. Behind the back pass. Up and in. A little nifty pass. And that's Kisner's first shot and in points of the game. Back to a 10-point lead. Tigers moving it around the arc. Here's a three by Jackson. Not this time, but rebounded by Sammy. A lot of contact, no calls, and it's rebounded by the Lions. It's Harrison. And a stoppage of play jump ball. And possession arrow is in favor of the Tigers. So quickly on the inbounds, Jackson gives it out to Bryant. Bryant to the top to Sargent. Sargent kicking it down low. And now the ball, they're just moving the ball around. Here's McVeigh. Got it with the three. McVeigh did not have a lot of points last night. He gets hot. This will be a different ball game. Another three by the Tigers. Here's a three by the Lions. Too strong from Farmer. Going the other way. Tigers have a chance to get back into it. Down by 7. Goes out to McVeigh. Up top to Sargent. He lost it. Regained. Sargent. And they're going to call it travel as when he picked up the ball, he slid with it. They're going to call it travel on that every time. Folks, if you're listening, we had to start up a new link. Therefore, we thank you for tuning in. Sorry about the technical difficulties to start the first quarter. But it is the Lions on top of the Tigers, 19-12, 43 seconds remaining in the first. Pass out to Baltimore. Baltimore will give it to Farmer. We'll give it to Harrison. Harrison back to the top. And that is Baltimore driving it. He's going to turn around, put up a little layup. It's no good. Tigers rebound and going the other way. 25 seconds left on both clocks. Alexander kicks it out. McVeigh for three. Not this time. Alexander with the rebound. His shot up, fouled, and he will go to the stripe. So a quick quarter underway. Alexander's first shot was no good. Actually, his shot counted, so he went to the line for just one. Didn't see the basket drop, but it did, so 2 points for Alexander there. Free throw was no good, but on the rebound, McVeigh was fouled. He'll go to the stripe for 2. McVeigh already with a 3 in this game. Knocks down his first free throw. So the Tigers are inching closer to getting back into this ball game. Back down now to a 4-point lead for the Lions, who got off in a hurry. Second shot, good. And we're at a 3-point ball game. Seconds remaining in the first quarter. On the inbounds for Farmer. 15 seconds on the clock. They'll look for the last shot. Under pressure, bounces the ball, dribbling it. Backcourt violation against the Lions. So the Tigers will have 7.8 seconds to possibly tie this ball game. Down by 3 after the turnover. It'll be Sargent to inbounds. Sargent gives it to Alexander. 5 seconds on the clock. Alexander faking, making a move, driving it. He lost it, and this is going to take us to the end of the first quarter. So the Lions come out with a big lead. I know you missed the first couple minutes. We apologize for the technical difficulties, but we're on the air on the Boot Heel Sports Network. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout. After one quarter here in Manila, it is Manila 19 and Caruthersville 16. Back in 30 after this.
Glowing Hearts In-Home Care Service is an in-home supportive care provider serving the area from locations at 1119 Ward Avenue in Caruthersville and at 511 East Elm in Marston, Missouri. Glowing Hearts has friendly, professional employees who provide home nursing visits along with personal and homemaker services to enable clients to remain at home. There is a difference. See for yourself by calling Glowing Hearts In-Home Care Service in Caruthersville at 922-5056 or in Marston at 643-2537.
After one of the fastest first quarters of basketball, you will see the Tigers trail the Lions 19-6. Lions basketball. It's out to Baltimore from the top. Baltimore passes, nearly stolen. Farmer with a 8-footer, no good. Rebounded by the Tigers. So they continue to run. Can they tie up this game or at least get within one? Alexander with the ball. Alexander from the top to McVeigh. Back to Alexander. Over the top to Sargent. Alexander thought about the 3. Now down to the corner. Here's Jackson for 3. No good, but rebounded by the Tigers. Back to the top. Here's Sargent. Pull up for a 20-footer. Too strong. And that's rebounded by Kisner. He'll kick it back to Baltimore, who will bring it up for the Lions. Very fast-paced game here in Manila. Farmer, long pass to the corner. Back up top to Baltimore. Baltimore. Guarded by Alexander. Here's Farmer for a long 3. No good. Another rebound by the Tigers. Here comes Alexander. He'll kick it out. Sargent to Jackson. Jackson back to Germonte. Germonte wants to drive. Looking for a lane, looking for a screen. Actually, he's going to pass it. Long 3 by Sammy. No good. Ball's loose and taken over by the Lions. Nearly stripped by Alexander, but he'll go back and play defense. No, no points in this first quarter. Just yet, excuse me. And now it looks like Harrison wants to slow it down. Nearly had it stolen. Here's Baltimore. He's going to drive baseline, looking for something. He's going to pass out to a wide open Farmer for 3 and nails it. Farmer with his second tray of the night. And that opens it back up to a 6-point lead. McVeigh to Sammy, up to Alexander. Alexander lost it, and it is a steal by Harrison and the Lions. He'll stop in midcourt, pass it out to Farmer, down to the corner. Driving it, little bounce pass, goes up and in. Kisner's got 4 in the second, or 2 in the second quarter, 4 in the game. Tigers trailing by 8 now. They got to within 3. Ball moving down to the corner. Here's a shot. Tipped, blocked, taken away by the Lions. And here they come. Already up by 8 with just over 5 minutes remaining in the first half. Harrison from the wing. He's going to look for a screen. Finds a wide open Baltimore. His shot's too strong, but put right back up by Kisner. And Manila pours it on. They're up by double digits now. Tigers need an answer and need it fast. Under 5 to go in the first half. Jackson thought about a long one. Now he drives and puts up a layup. It's too strong, in and out, and taken by Manila. Driving up the court's Farmer. He's going to have to get rid of it. He does. Pass goes out to Evers, and back up top to Harrison. Harrison double team for a moment, gets it to Baltimore. Baltimore lost control for a second. Gets it back out to Harrison. And I think we'll have a timeout on the court. We will. Timeout on the court. So 4:25 remaining here in the first half. Manila is on some kind of a roll. They're up by 10. And we'll be back in 30 seconds on the Boot Heel Sports Network. Los Portales and Hayti is a proud sponsor of all of your favorite sports teams in the Boot Heel. Serving lunch specials and delicious dinners 7 days a week. Come in and see Francisco and his friendly staff for great food, fun, and a family-friendly atmosphere. You can dine in or carry out, so call 359-2400 or visit them at 1078 South Washington Street in Hayti, just off of Interstate 55. Los Portales, open 7 days a week from 11 a.m. until 9:30 p.m.
Whether you're competing for the thrill of the game or cheering from the sidelines, the Bank of Missouri is rooting for you every step of the way. We know life is full of ups and downs. That's why our team works to get to know you, to understand your unique needs, and to empower you with the personalized tools and support to reach your goals. So no matter where this season takes you, the Bank of Missouri is a teammate you can count on. Get started at bankofmissouri.com.
And right back to the action. Inbounds by the Lions, going to go low to Farmer. He puts it up and it's good. Lions can do no wrong right now against the Tigers as we head towards the half. Monte gives it to McVeigh. McVeigh down to the corner as Truss is just checked into the game for the Tigers. Now to the corner. Here's McVeigh for 3. Got it! Nothing but net. Oh, the Tigers needed that, and they needed a lot more of it. Lions, here comes the full court press by the Tigers. McVeigh guarding Baltimore. Here comes a steal by Sammy. Sammy going the other way. Bryant's 2-on-2. He'll take it himself. Shot up. No good. A fight for the rebound. And still loose on the court. We'll probably have a jump ball. We do. Possession arrow in favor of the Tigers. And the Tigers needed that one. So 3.5 to go in the first half. Tigers trailing by 9. When we dry the floor, we want to thank each and every one of you who have tuned in, found the right link, the working link. Thank you for joining us here in Manila. Jeremy Abrams alongside Catherine Abrams, the newest member of the Boot Heel Sports Network, working the camera tonight. And we got the floor dried. Tigers will have the inbounds after the jump ball. Jackson finds Truss. Truss to the top to Alexander where he'll set it up. A fresh shot clock for the Tigers. Pass out to McVeigh. He thought about a long 3, but he puts it down the court. Here's Truss driving. Shot blocked and stolen. That was the big man, Kisner. And the Lions will look to take advantage. Just over 3 minutes to go in the first half. Lions up big. Has Zusina back in the game, and he's got it at the top. Pass down low, now back to him. Kicking it around for a long 3. It's too short, tipped up in the air. McVeigh comes down with it, going the way of the Tigers. McVeigh stops, has stolen. stripped away. That was Harrison. Harrison's going to try to take it himself. That shot's blocked. Alexander. And another block. This time McVeigh gets on it, but there's Farmer to put it back up. No quit by Manila underneath the rim. 2 block shots, and they still make the hoop. Here's Alexander kicking it out. Now it's back to Alexander for 3. And I believe we have a foul. Foul against Burns, so that's going to send Alexander to the stripe for 3 shots. Alexander's first attempt at 3, he had a couple of them last night, and he was actually given a technical foul on the first one for holding up the 3 fingers, indicating that it was a 3-pointer. No taunting whatsoever allowed in Arkansas, is the word I was given. First shot, no good. Second by Alexander. Kicks in and out. Looking to make it back to a 10-point deficit if Alexander can hit his third. And he does. 10-point ball game. 2.5 to go here in the first half. Tigers trail by 10. The biggest deficit was 11. Now wide open under the rim is Kisner. Great ball movement by the Lions. Caught the Tigers napping a little bit. And now we'll see what the Tigers' answer is. His time is running out on the half. Here's Bryant for 3. That's no good. Well, he was white hot yesterday from 3, but not tonight so far. Under 2 to go. Driving is Harrison. He gives it right back to Kisner. Kisner puts it up. He's leading the way here in the second quarter. So we'll take a break as there's a timeout on the court. Right now, Manila, the Lions running all over the Tigers. We'll take a 30-second timeout. We'll be back right after this.
We're for agriculture. For growers, doers, whatever it takers. We're for doing things with purpose. We're for the little guy with big guy dreams. We're for agriculture. We're for you. Nutrien Ag Solutions, leading the field.
Tigers find themselves in a big hole, 14 points, with under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Alexander brings it up court. Tigers got back within 3, and then Manila pulled away. Here's a pass down low to Sammy Bryant. He's fouled on the shot. Crowd disagrees, but Sammy will go to the stripe nonetheless. Second foul on Kisner thus far. Sammy will shoot 2. Tigers need some offense before they head to the locker room at halftime. Sammy's shot, no good. Kisner with 2 fouls will take a break as Evers steps back in for the Lions. Bryant's second shot is good. And here comes the defense by the Tigers. Can't leave anyone open down low, though. Lions have proved that. And it'll be Harrison to bring it up. Harrison finds a lane. Never took the shot. Handed it off to Farmer. Farmer puts it up. No good. Rebound by the Lions. Now the Tigers have it. After 3 shots didn't go. McVeigh to Jackson. McVeigh back to Alexander. Alexander's going to drive. Off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Farmer and the Lions. Just over a minute. Alexander going for the steal. Nearly knocked it out of bounds. But Farmer gets it away. He gets it to Baltimore, and now we're going to have a reach-in foul as Sammy went for the steal. That's going to be Sammy's first foul of the evening. So 1:03 remaining in the first half. Tigers trail by 13. Harrison to bring it up for the Lions. Harrison still has it, trying to find something, anything. Has a shot blocked, but they're going to call a foul. And that's going to be right back-to-back fouls on Sammy. This time a shooting foul. Good sportsmanship as he kind of bumps into Harrison saying my bad, dog, but it's all good. So Harrison will shoot two for Manila. Manila leads by 13. 51.8 on the clock. His first shot is good. And Moten checks in for the Tigers. Second shot from Harrison is good. He hits them both. And Manila's opened it up to a 15-point lead. Bringing it up is Alexander. 45 seconds remain here in the half. Tigers down big. 15-point deficit. Pass down low to Truss. Goes over his head and out of bounds. It'll be a turnover against the Tigers. And with 35 seconds on the clock, exactly 35 and a half, there's a half-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bringing it up is Harrison. Looks like Manila will be content to hold the ball for the final shot. Harrison can't find anywhere to go. Gets a screen, but that doesn't work. He's still driving it. Finally passes it down low. Now the ball is kicked back out to the top, down to the corner. Here's Farmer. Farmer's going to pull up for three with 5 seconds left. Rebounded by the Tigers. 2 seconds. Last second shot. Can they get it off? Truss. No, he didn't know how much time was left, and the layup will be no good. So that means we're going to go to halftime with the Tigers in a big hole here in Manila, playing against the host Manila Lions. We'll take about a minute timeout. I'll come back with some stats unless they decide to start playing some music, and then we're going to hear from some more sponsors, and I'll come back on when I can. Don't go anywhere. We're at halftime. It'll be a 10-minute half. You are listening to the Boot Hill Sports Network. Affordable Buildings of Caruthersville and Hayti offer rent-to-own utility sheds, lofted barns, cabins, and garages ranging in sizes from 8x10 to 14x40, with no credit check required and down payments as low as just $100, plus free delivery and setup within 50 miles. Come in and see Caleb Tremmel at 898 East State Highway 84 in Caruthersville, right next to A Plus Storage, or call 573-922-6318. Affordable Buildings of Caruthersville and Hayti, a proud sponsor of the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Little Pizza Heaven, located at 503 Ward Avenue in Caruthersville, Missouri. You can eat in, take out, or get delivered. So make sure you call them at 573-333-0490 or go by and see Chrissy and the gang. Once again, that's 503 Ward Avenue in Caruthersville, Missouri, where they offer more than great pizza. Little Pizza Heaven, a Caruthersville tradition.
Whether you're competing for the thrill of the game or cheering from the sidelines, the Bank of Missouri is rooting for you every step of the way. We know life is full of ups and downs. That's why our team works to get to know you, to understand your unique needs, and to empower you with the personalized tools and support to reach your goals. So no matter where this season takes you, the Bank of Missouri is a teammate you can count on. Get started at bankofmissouri.com.
Glowing Hearts In-Home Care Service is an in-home supportive care provider serving the area from locations at 1119 Ward Avenue in Caruthersville and at 511 East M in Marston, Missouri. Glowing Hearts has friendly, professional employees who provide home nursing visits along with personal and homemaker services to enable clients to remain at home. There is a difference. See for yourself by calling Glowing Hearts In-Home Care Service in Caruthersville at 922-5056 or in Marston at 643-2537.
Los Portales in Hayti is a proud sponsor of all of your favorite sports teams in the Boot Heel. Serving lunch specials and delicious dinners 7 days a week. Come in and see Francisco and his friendly staff for great food, fun, and a family-friendly atmosphere. You can dine in or carry out, so call 359-2400 or visit them at 1078 South Washington Street in Hayti, just off of Interstate 55. Los Portales, open 7 days a week from 11 a.m. until 9:30 p.m.
We're for agriculture. For growers, doers, whatever it takers. We're for doing things with purpose. We're for the little guy with big guy dreams. We're for agriculture. We're for you. Nutrien Ag Solutions, leading the field.
Hey, if you want a truck or a real fine car, Faulkner Auto Sales can get you cruising in any style. If Faulkners don't have it, they can get it. And if they can't get it, it's not even made. Go see Dwayne and Kevin at Faulkner Auto Sales on Truman Boulevard in Caruthersville or call 573-333-3800. And remember, if Faulkner's is not on the back of your vehicle, it damn sure ought to be.
Life is a balancing act, but banking doesn't have to be. First State Community Bank's new digital banking fits seamlessly into your lifestyle, putting you in control of your finances more conveniently than ever, so you can bank on your terms and your time. With credit monitoring, card controls, and sharing tools all at your fingertips, it might be time to celebrate. With First State Community Bank, banking is always in motion. Simplify your life and explore our digital banking today.
Great food and electrifying atmosphere and entertaining people. Come on in to Home Plate Bar and Grill, located at 1710 State Highway 84 in Hayti, Missouri. No matter if it's high noon or closing time, it's never too late to slide in to Home Plate. Hey, are you doing a jailhouse rock and would much rather be having a house party? You can call Moss Bell Bonds at 573-359-4935 or 573-333-2916. They're available 24 hours a day. Also having a payment plan and credit cards accepted. You can make bail 1 minute from jail. Freedom loss, call Moss.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
Affordable buildings of Caruthersville and Hayti offer rent-to-own utility sheds, lofted barns, cabins, and garages ranging in sizes from 8x10 to 14x40 with no credit check required and down payments as low as just $100 plus free delivery and setup within 50 miles. Come in and see Caleb Trammell at 898 East State Highway 84 in Caruthersville, right next to A Plus Storage, or call 573-922-6318. Affordable Buildings of Caruthersville and Hayti, a proud sponsor of the Boot Heel Sports Network.
Little Pizza Heaven, located at 503 Ward Avenue in Caruthersville, Missouri. You can eat in, take out, or get delivered. So make sure you call them at 573-333-0490 or go by and see Chrissy and the gang. Once again, that's 503 Ward Avenue in Caruthersville, Missouri, where they offer more than great pizza. Little Pizza Heaven, a Caruthersville tradition.
Whether you're competing for the thrill of the game or cheering from the sidelines, the Bank of Missouri is rooting for you every step of the way. We know life is full of ups and downs. That's why our team works to get to know you, to understand your unique needs, and to empower you with the personalized tools and support to reach your goals. So no matter where this season takes you, the Bank of Missouri is a teammate you can count on. Get started at bankofmissouri.com.
Glowing Hearts In-Home Care Service is an in-home supportive care provider serving the area from locations at 1119 Ward Avenue in caruthersville and at 511 East M in Marston, Missouri. Glowing Hearts has friendly, professional employees who provide home nursing visits along with personal and homemaker services to enable clients to remain at home. There is a difference. See for yourself by calling Glowing Hearts In-Home Care Service in caruthersville at 922-5056 or in Marston at 643-2537.
Los Portales in Hayti is a proud sponsor of all of your favorite sports teams in the Boot Heel. Serving lunch specials and delicious dinners 7 days a week. Come in and see Francisco and his friendly staff for great food, fun, and a family-friendly atmosphere. You can dine in or carry out, so call 359-2400 or visit them at 1078 South Washington Street in Hayti, just off of Interstate 55. Los Portales, open 7 days a week from 11 a.m. until 9:30 p.m. So the halftime has ended. We are back. Start of the third quarter. The Lions lead the Tigers 36-21. Tigers looking for a big comeback, but the Lions will start off the ball. It's Azucena. And a little mishap there by the audio. Out to Baltimore. Baltimore kicks it down to Farmer up top to Azucena. He's going to drive. Lost the ball. Pass down to Alexander. He's got a 2-on-1. Jermonte goes up and in. And the Tigers have the first 2 points of the second half. They're going to need a lot more of that to get going. Now Azucena looks to pass, takes a shoot for 3, and he nails it. That was Farmer. So 39-23. Yeah, the Tigers like to answer if Farmer tacks on just another 3. He's got 3 in the game. Driving is McVeigh. His shot was too strong. And rebounded by Manila. Bringing it up is Farmer. Kicks it off to Evers. Evers had it stolen. Here's Jermonte again. Alexander up and in just like that. Oh, if we could see that play about half a dozen more times, we'd have ourselves a ball game. Not saying we're out of it. It's a 14-point deficit at the moment. We're still just early in the third quarter. Here's Azucena. Makes a move and a floater drops. And from what I can hear, I've been pronouncing it correctly. So Azucena adds to his scoring. Tigers kicking it around. Pass nearly stolen to the top to Jackson. Jackson will give it up top to Alexander. He's been hot so far. Nearly lost it to Bryant. Now Alexander has it stolen. Bryant gets it right back, gives it back to the Lions. Coming back the other way, that's Azucena. From the wing, he'll slow it down. To the top, to Farmer. Out to Baltimore. Long 3, and he nails it. And Manila will not let up. They now lead by 19. Here's Jackson. Had the ball stripped away and stolen on the pass. Bringing it up is Evers. Evers to Azucena. Azucena thinking about the 3, but he'll kick it out to Evers. Down low, and it's stolen. Ball going the other way. This is Alexander on the steal. Pass to McVeigh. McVeigh puts it up and good. So the Tigers trailing by a lot, but when they score quickly. That's what they're going to have to do to get back in this ball game. Here's Evers driving. He's double teamed. Doesn't matter. Puts it up in the lane. So Evers, who started on the bench, making a name for himself here in the second and third quarters. Tigers kicking it around. Up top to Alexander. How's about a three from McVeigh? He got it. Three more from McVeigh. Tigers with no let up in them. Gonna need some turnovers. Pass goes away off the hands of Basuzena. That's gonna be Tigers ball. That's a start. Sorry for the audio. That's a start for the Tigers on the turnover, a wild pass, and a couple substitutions in for the Tigers. Looks like Jackson will get a breather. McCluey's made his first appearance in the game. Amarion Truss back in the game. Here's the ball out to McCluey. You know the hot hand of McCluey in the pass. Here's McVeigh for three again. No good this time, but rebounded on the rim and a foul. And the Tigers will go to the line. That was Jackson. That was Sargent who was fouled. So a 16-point lead. Sargent can chip away from the stripe. First shot. No good. Sargent's been quiet in this one. Been good underneath the board with rebounds. But he's looking for his first point. Gonna get it here. Second shot's good. So it'll be the Lions bringing it up. Looks like they are still poised to, I say they're going to slow it down. They throw the pass down low, looking for a layup from Evers, but he's fouled. Actually, that foul will go on. Evers got the pass down to Baltimore. He'll go to the line. Carson Baltimore. He's having himself a decent game. He had 6 in the first half. Baltimore. First shot, too strong. And no good. 15-point lead for the Lions. Second shot's no good and rebounded by the Tigers. Going the other way. Here's Alexander. He was looking to drive. And a shot from 3 for McVeigh is too strong. Rebounded by the Lions. Tigers are all over, and we're going to have a reach-in foul. That'll go against McCluey, his first. Here is Farmer. Farmer double-teamed. Truss quickly guarded. He picks up the screen. Farmer behind the back. Now he drives, puts it up. He's fouled. Shot doesn't go, but he will go to the line. Second foul on Truss. First shot, no good. Looks like Moten will check back in for Marion. And Harrison checks back in for Manila. Second shot is good from Farmer. Pass out to McVeigh as the Tigers look for anything. Got to get on a run here. Down to the corner to Sargent. He kicks it out to Alexander. He wants someone to come help. McVeigh. He's going to drive. McVeigh finds a pass down low to Sargent. It was blocked. Kisner has it, and a foul. Tigers were double teaming, trying to get the ball away from Kisner. And they'll get called for reaching in. And that's the first foul against Colby Sargent here in the third quarter. 3:09 remaining. Tigers still trailing by 16. Manila doesn't seem to be able to miss. Here's Harrison. He's driving. He'll go all the way. His shot's blocked, but they will call a foul. Wait to see who this is on. That's on Moten. It's a blocking shooting foul. And Harrison will shoot too. First shot is good. Checking in for the Tigers is Bigham, Demarion Rogers. His first minutes in the game. Second shot, no good, and just into the game, Rogers has the rebound. Fight for it, and he gets rid of it to McCluey. McCluey pass to Germonte. Germonte drives to the hoop, up and in. Germonte starting to add to his totals. But they're not enough yet. Here's Evers for three. He drains it. I'm telling you, this Lions team cannot miss, no matter where they're shooting it from. 51-33. Here's Germonte. Kicks it out to McVeigh. Down to McCluey. And back to Alexander. Pass down low to Bigham. He had nothing. Here comes Alexander. Shot is good, and he'll go to the stripe. Three the hard way for Alexander. The fans cannot believe it. They wanted to charge against Alexander. They're not going to get it. So Alexander's shot's good, and he's got a shot for three the hard way. Crowd in disbelief. And that is the third foul against Kisner, who's having himself a big game. A huge second quarter. So Alexander can tack on one more. Bring it back to a 15-point game. And the crowd still chirping about the foul call being against the Lions and not Alexander, but it is what it is. It's a blocking foul on the shot. The shot was good, so Alexander has a shot for three here from the stripe. Up and good. So it's back to a 15-point lead for the Lions. 2:15 remaining in the third quarter. Tigers are putting points on there, but the Lions are answering right back. Here's Harrison driving, gets a screen. Just enough to get him free. Now a long three from Baltimore, kicks in and out. And I say in and out, that thing was all the way in and out. Alexander bringing it up. He finds McVeigh. McVeigh driving, puts one up. It's off the back of the rim, rebounded by Manila. Harrison bringing it up for the Lions. 1:46 remaining in the third quarter. Harrison drives, bounce pass down low, shot, finally drops. That was Burns. He hadn't scored since the first quarter, but he puts two on the board for the Lions here. 53-36. Pass down to McCluey. McCluey driving, and they're going to say travel on McCluey. Took one too many steps as he went for his shot, and a turnover by the Tigers. Jordan Moten has checked in for the Tigers. And now bringing up the ball is Harrison. Harrison out to the corner, now driving baseline, putting up a shot, and a foul, and one. That's Farmer. Farmer will get to go to the line for the three-point play. Makes the shot. It is 56-36, 20-point lead. Have a quick timeout for Germonte to tie his shoe. No, excuse me, that is Bigham. Getting his shoe tied underneath the rim. Pass to McCluey. McCluey brings it up. Just over a minute remaining in the third quarter. Alexander with the ball. He's at the wing. Pass to the other wing to McVeigh. McVeigh pass down low to Bigham. Had it stripped away but fouled first. That will remain Tiger basketball. So Rogers will bring it in. Under the rim for the Tigers. Quickly inbounds and They're gonna say that McVeigh reached out of bounds to get the pass. It'll be a turnover against the Tigers. Look, Coach Lamont wants a little explanation here, but it's gonna stand. So Harrison brings it up for the Lions. Unfortunate turnover for the Tigers. Quick pass out low to Farmer for three. No good. He misses everything. Ball is loose. Evers has it now and scores the 2 points on a quick jumper. Manila pulling away here. Alexander bringing the ball up for the Tigers to Moten. Moten had it stripped away. Here's Harrison. He's in a 2-on-1. Passes it away. Shot up. Good and a foul. Baltimore was fouled on his shot attempt. It dropped, and he'll have a shot to tack on one more. Second foul against Moten. Baltimore hits a shot as Manila continues to pull away. Up now by 25. Past to Moten, down low, and now into the corner. That's McClewey. Here's Moten. Moten fakes the shot, gives it to Alexander. Alexander drives off the glass, drops and good. So Alexander still having a great game for the Tigers. And that's the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. No last shot. So we go to the end of three. It's been all Manila here in Manila as the Lions lead the Tigers 61-38. Don't go anywhere, folks. Fourth quarter action coming up. You're listening to the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Hey, are you doing the jailhouse rock and would much rather be having a house party? You can call Moss Bell Bonds at 573-359-4935 or 573-333-2916. They're available 24 hours a day. Also having a payment plan and credit cards accepted. You can make bail 1 minute from jail. Freedom loss, call Moss.
So here we go. Final 8 minutes of basketball. It is a 61-38 lead for the Manila Lions. Alexander thought about taking a long three. Gives it to Sammy Bryant. Bryant back to Alexander. Pass down low. Sharp pass and foul on the court before the shot from Sargent. That's the third foul against Burns. Jackson inbounds. It's tipped. And a foul against Alexander. That's against Farmer, his third foul. And we'll have to wipe down the floor again as Alexander went down as he was fouled. But it was on the floor going for a loose ball. So once again, Jackson will inbounds for the Tigers. Just 20 seconds into the final quarter. Tigers down big. Crazier things have happened. Jackson's pass to Bryant. Bryant to Alexander. Back to Bryant. Bryant for three. Sammy looks like the ball was tipped on the way and blocked. And the Lions have it going the other way. Harrison to bring it up for the Lions. Harrison looking for a screen. Tigers double team him though. Harrison, now he thinks he has a lane, throws it down to the corner. That's Evers. Evers drives. Bounce pass down low, stolen by McVeigh. Long pass down to Alexander. I say it completed. Now Alexander lost it, puts it up, knocked away, and the Lions recover. So the Tigers having trouble getting the ball to drop. Still 61-38. Farmer, he slipped with the ball, regained control, and gives it out to Harrison. Bryant with the defense on Harrison. Screen, but he runs right into Germonte, and they're going to call a foul on Germonte. First foul against Alexander is for a moving block. McClure has checked back in for the Tigers as Sammy will take a quick breather. Harrison driving, gives it off to Baltimore for a long three. It's short. Tigers have it going the other way and lost it at half court. 2-on-2. Here is, well, what looked like a travel but was not called. Shot put up and good by Baltimore. So the Tigers have possession. McVeigh shoots a long three. No good. Fight for the rebound. Manila has it. Tigers will still bring somewhat of a press as the ball is kicked out to Harrison. Just over 6 minutes to play. Manila up by 25. Pass down low. Baltimore with a behind-the-back layup. Little razzle-dazzle for Manila and Baltimore. And they just continue to tack on here. Here's a three from McClure, no good. Off the glass, rebounded by the Lions. Tigers have gone ice cold as far as shooting. Here's a drive by Baltimore, kicks it out to Evers. Evers thought about the three, now passes down low to Farmer. His shot's short, but tipped back up as he got his own rebound. Tigers have the rebound. Here's Alexander, 1-on-2. Alexander spinning, shooting. He's fouled before the shot, I believe. Fouls on Harrison. It will be a shooting foul, sending Alexander to the stripe. Alexander's had a solid game. He's been on the court all night. Not quite as solid as last night when he was the player of the game receiving the Triangle Trophy. But nonetheless, the Tigers' leader is at the free throw line. 5:14 remaining in the game. Jamonte's first shot is good. Looking to get the Tigers to 40. And back to a 25-point game, and he does. 65-40 now. And it'll be Harrison to bring it up for the Lions. He's going to drive it all the way himself. Shot no good. Loose ball, last touched by the Tigers. I believe that was Sargent reaching in trying to save that one, but it went off his hands. Here's an inbound shot for three, no good from Baltimore, but Harrison comes up with the rebound. Under 5 to go in the game. Harrison driving, stops, now kicks it out. Evers for three. You bet. I'm telling you, these Lions do not miss from beyond the arc. Hence the 28-point ball game. Pass to McClure, back to Alexander. Fakes a pass. Now down low, he finds his man McVeigh off the glass and good. So the Tigers not giving up in any way. As the Lions, again, slow it down. We are almost halfway through the final quarter. 4:14 remaining. Harrison, guarded by McClure. He lost the ball, but gets it out somehow to Baltimore. Baltimore for three, and he hits it. Name of the game here in Manila. Alexander, he's going to take it himself, puts it up and in. 71-44. The Lions on top big. Under 4 to go. Harrison working on McClure. Harrison dishes it out. Another three put up by Farmer. This time no good. Rebounded by the Tigers. Coming the other way. It's McClure. McClure gets rid of it. To McVeigh, now to Sargent. Sargent lost the handle on the ball. It's loose. Jackson picks it up. Jackson to McVeigh for three. Got it! Whoa, we needed that earlier. But either way, McVeigh drops another three. He's got 5 in the quarter. Points, that's not threes. That'd be a different ball game. 71-47, 3 minutes remaining. Lions here, the host team, and they're having some fun. Farmer underneath the rim, puts it up off the glass and good. And the Tigers will bring it up. The Lions back the defense off. Alexander out to McVeigh. Down low to Sargent. Sargent spin move, and he's fouled. Tried to put it up with the left hand, was chopped down to size. He'll go to the stripe. As the fourth foul against Burns. Sargent's first shot bounces up and in. Rogers checks back in for the Tigers. Sargent's second shot, no good. Rebounded by Alexander. He's fighting for it. He puts it up. He's fouled. So Sargent and Jermonte will swap positions. Jermonte will head to the line. And Burns, who has 4 fouls, will check out as Kisner, who has had a big game for the Lions, checks back in. He has 3 fouls on him, but we are under 3 minutes to go in the game. And once again, we'll have to wipe off the floor. I know a lot of people wanted me to repeat what I said last night, but I'll repeat it, but not in the same way. Not exactly the thriller in Manila that we hoped for tonight. As the Tigers trail by 25 with just 3 minutes left to go, Jermonte sinks his first. He adds his team lead of scoring. Tigers looking to make it 50 points on the board as Jermonte sinks them both. 73-50. Manila on top. 2.5 to go. Harrison driving again. Kicks it out for 3. This time it's no good by Evers. Loose ball, but the Tigers, Rogers tried to grab it, but he stepped out of bounds with it. And it'll be Lions basketball underneath the hoop. Harrison on the inbounds. Better hurry, he does. Gets it out top to Farmer. Farmer drives. Had a shot blocked. And recovered by Sargent. Sargent will give it off to Jackson. Jackson to Alexander. Jermonte. Pass it off to McVeigh. McVeigh to Jackson. Wide open 3 look. Little too strong. Fight for the rebound. Up in the air. The Tigers recover it. It's out to McVeigh at the top. Excuse me. Alexander pass down low. Jackson's the shot's no good. Loose ball. And the Lions come up with it. Under 2 to go. Harrison. Backing it up and slowing it down. Well, it looks like we're going to see a full handful of substitutions for the Lions at the next break. Harrison drives, kicks it out. Here's Evers for 3. I told you they don't miss. And here comes the subs and the applause. And well-deserved for the Manila Lions, who now lead by 26. I see Winston, Tomlin, 2 of the new ones in there. Looks like Finley all have checked in for the Lions. McVeigh brings it up for the Tigers. 1.5 to go. Moten has checked back in for the Tigers. Kicks it out to the corner. McVeigh for 3. Oh, my, in and out. Knocked out of bounds. Still Tiger basketball. I don't know how that one didn't stay in the rim, but somehow bounced out. McVeigh will inbounds. Long pass out to the top to Moten. Moten's going to pull up for 3. Drops it! His first 3 of the game. Jordan Moten. Now kicking it around. This is Gann. He's just into the game. Here's a 3. Good! They can even do it off the bench. That shot from White is good. I believe almost every player on the roster now has got a 3-pointer for the Lions. 45 seconds remain. As Moten passes it down low. Shot up. Good. That was Bigham. And Rogers has 2 for the Tigers. Driving it, now deciding otherwise. Kicking the ball out to Trimble. Stolen. Tigers going the other way. McVeigh passes down to Sargent. He passes down low. Shot up and good this time from McVeigh. And we have under 10 seconds to go. This will be it, folks. The Lions on their home court. As McVeigh's having a little bit of fun here at the end. The Lions knock off the Tigers in a big way. 79-57 is your final. So stay tuned to our Facebook page as we will have what time the Tigers will play tomorrow. That's not been decided yet, so I'll be on the phone. I'll be on Facebook tonight, so we'll stay tuned to that. But it has gone final here from Manila. The Lions win big by 22 points, 79-57 over the Caruthersville Tigers. We want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in tonight. I want to thank all of the fine sponsors from the Boot Hill Sports Network. I want to thank the beautiful Catherine Abrams for the camera work tonight. And for myself, Jeremy Abrams, and for all of us at the Boot Hill Sports Network, we'll see you tomorrow night.